Bound by fate, drawn by duty, or chased by fear, 6 souls band together to take up arms against the wrath of the Dragon Queen. When the chains of Avernus tighten, one soul claws for freedom, fleeing the ember-lit gaze of a fallen angel who would see them kneel once more. From the shifting mists of the Feywild, a hunter steps forward, guided by whispers of worms and prophecy, tasked with severing the heads of a cult that would wake a god. Once a brilliant inventor, an artificer helped create steel nightmares. Now, burdened by guilt, he is determined to dismantle his greatest mistake. In the shadow of noble halls, a man reborn walks a perilous path, his body reshaped by an elder horror, his mind defying the hunger that should consume him. Marked by twisted hands of the coven, a wanderer treads carefully, ever watchful for the eyes that seek to claim what was promised. A passionate painter with a thirst for greatness, this resourceful thief is always staying one step ahead of the undoubted dozens of consequences on her heels. From the pirate port city of Luskan to the sewers of Baldur's Gate, no nook or cranny is too lowly to find inspiration in. And as their journey continues, so too does the stirring of forces that would see them broken, or worse, bound.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Crit Hit Chronicles and tonight's episode of Shadows over Baldur's Gate, our spiritual sequel D&D campaign to the award-winning video game Baldur's Gate 3. We are dealing with Tiamat. We're dealing with Zariel. We're dealing with the heavy heart after leaving the Feywild. Many things have happened in this series, and if you're curious, this is episode 58. You should go watch all the previous episodes over at youtube.com/Crit Hit Chronicles. It's been a hell of a good time, and there's like lots of stuff has happened, and it's been super fun. Also, huge shout out to Hypnotic, who just decided to completely destroy the Ko-Fi goal for the channel again.
Aww.
So thank you, Hypnotic, so much. You are so loved. We love you so much. You are our, well, you're my favorite. I don't want to speak for you. But come on.
You're our favorite Hypnotic on the Citadel.
100%. Yeah. But before we begin tonight's game, we're going to throw it to our wonderful cast. Let them know, my wonderful cast, who you are and who you're playing.
Hi, I'm Lauren Urban, she, her. You can find all the stuff I'm doing on my website, lauren-urban.com. I recently escaped Gen Con, and so far, I think I'm okay. You know who's not okay? Udazash, the Dragonborn Ranger / Rogue, but she's pretending to be.
Oh, sad. Hello. My name is Omega Jones, also known as Critbot. Critbot across all social media channels, but pronouns are he and they. I am a professional actor and vocalist from the Midwest, turned tabletop gamer, designer, host, moderator, professional hembo, jack of all trades, master of like 3 of them, and I am playing Leopold Guthmere, our resident Illithid scion, who is back home and is no longer feeling allergic, and has some things to think about, and do, but also think about.
Howdy, I'm Meadow, she, they pronouns. I go by Howdy Love Darlin or Howdy Love Darlin GM on the interwebs. And I play Anaya Callista Oguna Maria Loomlock, a resident multi-class, like you'd never believe, a rogue bard warlock who is just a painter and nothing else.
Hi, hello, good evening, folks. You can call me Laura or Tutu or Laura Tutu. My pronouns are she, they. And here tonight, right now, I am playing our Hexblood Celestial Warlock, Winifred Fithiak.
Hi, my name's Tony Rodriguez. I'm also known as the Encountersmith on the internet. You can find me there if you can catch me. I'm Wascally. Tonight, I will be Basu Brightbolt, our gnomish artificer, who is both excited and also sad to leave the Feywild.
Hello, everyone. My name is PJ McGon. I'm playing Marcus Hellhammer, Tattoo Tiefling Pugilist Extraordinaire. I'm still kind of tired from Gen Con, so we're just gonna do our best here. You know what? Yeah, pronouns see him, and we're just gonna see what we do and make some cool stories along the way.
I'm not responding to a message. You are. And I am Cujo. I will be playing everybody else. I was really banking on PJ really extending that intro, but it's all good. Hi, everybody. So, when last we left our intrepid heroes, our second chances had succeeded in finding their quarry, the Dragonborn Reinhardt, who had been at the right side of Titania for an untold amount of time, whose memory had slowly been sapped away by endless travels on errands and missions from the Feywild to the material plane. In this time, it was revealed that Reinhardt had forgotten his family, his wife and child that he had left behind when he was conscripted into her service. In this revelation, through the assistance of Leopold, Reinhardt handed the party 6 vials of an antidote for the very poison that he was helping to create. In his anger and rage at his memory being kept from him, he had resolved to work with the Cult of the Dragon because he wanted to watch the Feywild burn. But he offered these vials, and there were a few moments that were granted to him before his sentence was carried out by Udasash. In his death, everybody immediately reappeared back in the elf song a mere moment after they had departed. And they came to terms with being on the Feywild again. Udasash coming to terms, or starting to, or mourning their time in the Feywild. As of right now, they are not able to return. However, just a small reminder, Anaya did speak with an individual while at the night market and provided them a mission through a small, tawdry, tiny little exchange of what would be Anaya's last breath. When it comes time, this individual would then find the way for Udasash to be able to return to the Feywild. It is here, as our heroes have come back to the less colorful material plane, that we find them. So, I leave it to my second chances. What happens next?
I know that there was a splitting of individuals going to different places and doing things, and some of that has seemed to coalesce back together. I think at one point, Leo has gone into his room with his partners, and nothing crazy. I think it just needed some home time, because even though it's been quite literally less than a second since they've been gone, they've been away for some time, and he jokes about it, but he really was very uncomfortable, but he sucked it up for his friend. So having a little bit of rest is nice, but I think that's when suddenly everyone in the telepathic bond who can hear it would just hear, "Oh shit, I need to talk to my mom."
Is that a bad
I didn't
thing?
check in with her. She's gonna be so mad at me.
Why is that a shit?
Was that out loud?
No, if it was in my brain.
Which is out loud.
Out loud for you.
Yes, Leo.
Sorry. I would close doors if you need. I guess I think I need to let her know that I'm back, even though it's only been like a second. That's confusing.
And I don't think we really did any sort of a catch up after the temple, did we?
I let her know we were done. And then, one moment. Doors close. Walks out actual door. I don't know why I'm doing this.
We're all just in the different
Wait a
spots of the
second.
living room.
we're all just doing this right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a
It's
big
the,
house.
like,
From
second,
two different
second
rooms
day of
in the same
con.
house.
We can all see
Yes.
each other.
Yep.
all sitting in the hotel room,
you mean
just
second
staring
day
at
of
your
Gen
phones.
Con?
Yes. That is
Carefully.
so funny. You're just gonna push them. So sorry. No, I let her know that we handled the temple, but I didn't really get a chance to check in after that, and haven't spoken to him in a bit either.
Him being who?
The Duke,
Oh, okay.
Grand Duke.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Right. Well, it seems we've got some things to take care of here, but and Winnie's gonna go into her bag and pull out the little container that holds the antidotes. If we want more of these and we want these done properly, I need my workshop back in Elturel.
Yes, yeah. Granny! Ooh, I could actually go to the better bakery.
Phil, and I did want to ask around and try to find some information about the Reinhardt's family. I don't know if that's better to do here or back in Elturel.
Were they
I need
from Baldur's Gate?
I don't know, but it would have been a very long time ago. So wherever they were from, there is a pretty good chance they are dead right now. So I'm going to be looking up just information about them.
I saw his past. Any like landmarks, things I would have seen?
Give me a history check. I am going to say it's with disadvantage
Totally
because
fair.
the scenes that you did see were like not in the middle of nowhere. It's not that they were living in the wilderness per se, but like the memories you were able to dig up was like them out and about.
I'm gonna ask a weird question. Can I help? Not because I saw extra memories, but Reinhardt described being a part of a mercenary group that was like the same kind of family that we have, and that some of them got pulled into the Feywild with him. So that mercenary group also was probably known in the area. So can I help by like recounting some of the information that Reinhardt told us about that mercenary group?
Yeah, I like it. Regular roll.
Okay, then I am officially using for the first time my Leo dice. Shout out to Dispel. They're so pretty. Let's see how they do me.
2.
Not a 2. Math. This is an int check, and I want to get better. So I'm gonna click on a burn a psionic energy dice because I have an observant mind. Whenever I take the study action, which is a history check, I can roll 1 and add it to the check. And I get to use this. Oh no, this boy now.
Yeah.
Periodic table. That is a 25.
Okay. With a 25, hold, please.
Holding.
Okay.
Yeah, they specifically talked about the last thing that they did was they killed a displacer beast. And that kind of mission, that's not something that, like, even a long time ago, someone would remember, like, that kind of thing happening. That's there might be records about that. And so maybe we could, like, pin that down.
You can see like he like kind of like if he had like a book, he's like going through the Rolodex of what he remembers.
You remember seeing a a particular mountain range
Mountains.
and what looked like several days' travel out. It was a small village.
A village.
You could reasonably guesstimate they were in the region where Phandalin would be now.
Phandalin. That's not close to here. That's Yeah, no, I don't think actually where is Phandalin.
Far north near
Neverwinter?
Waterdeep, I believe.
Wonderful, beautiful gowns. Phandalin is not too far, but not close enough to be from here.
Okay.
It's like in between Waterdeep and Neverwinter, so it is
Yeah.
very far north.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we can probably find some information here, but we might have more information in the Bastion.
Okay. Do a little bit of tracking down. Like I said, I don't think I'm actually going to find them. I think I'm going to find graves. Maybe descendants. So I don't want to just go riding out there and like circle around, especially when we have lots of stuff to do. So any information I can find before we go would be helpful.
True. Okay, then how about if there's anything else while we're here, we can handle before we head off to El Terrell.
All right.
So eventually we are trying to find the champion of Bahamut, right?
Aye. At the very least, we might be able to see if he could petition Bahamut to, what do you call it? Come in with the assist, mostly because I figure if his crazy other half is trying to destroy things, I feel like he might want to be involved in that.
I feel like he should. Absolutely. Do we know that person's name?
No. All I was able to suss out is where he is.
I mean,
Where
that's
they
a big
are.
help. That's a super big help. So yeah, maybe get their name before we leave. I know a lot of the people in the temple are dead, but there's got to be more somewhere. There can't be everybody dead in the temple, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I also want to bring up something. Something I want to get ahead of. I'm sure this champion of Bahamut is a real swell guy, but should we all talk about whether we're gonna tell them about Udazash? And I don't know if that's gonna cause a problem in their favor. Just so if we just all united, if we are going to tell them that Udazash was,
Oh, you mean about the thing?
yeah, just like the link with Tiamat. I no offense, Marcus, but paladins are very much like my enemy. I just. Ugh.
Do you think that maybe Bahamut could like help with the thing?
I hope so, but
That's
just
possible.
something for us to think about before we start spilling information. And, once we find this person.
I mean, I don't think we tell everybody, but I think if this the brother of the sister can help with the thing, then we tell the champion of the brother of the sister who can help with the thing.
At the very least, we need to make sure we can trust them before we do anything. I know they're a champion of Bahamut, but we're learning that many people who once we thought were good actually aren't.
Well, it strikes me as odd that if this person was the champion of Bahamut, wouldn't they be removed from that kind of corruption down? Like, we don't have to tell them that Uzash is one of the heads. I don't think that's going to do any good for anybody.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
No, not yet. No, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think you got to worry none. Besides, we can catastrophize and prophesy all day long, us, until we go there and meet this champion. We don't know what they're going to do. Might as well figure it out when we get there.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's just that we don't have all the information. Like, why does it take us to tell Bahamut to get his ass in gear? I'm sorry. The gods haven't really been on my favorite list lately, and trusting
who you should meet, Basu? You should meet my buddy. I got a buddy for you. Lathy. I think you like him. I think you like him a lot.
Another god?
Yeah, that's what people tell me. I mean, I don't know. He's my buddy Lathy, but I think he's a really good dude. He seems to like us travelers and heroic types, and I mean, he did me a solid. Maybe he'll do you a solid too. Lathy. What is your name? Andrew. Lathy Andrew. Yeah, that's what we call him. Lathy Andrew. Mm-hmm.
Somewhere out there, a god just goes,
Oh, buddy.
He's my best friend, though. Lathy Andrew. I love Lathy Andrew. Me. He's a cool guy.
Is this why you are no longer like tied to the bad devil person?
Well, has he? Oh yeah. No, that cleared up like a rash. It's all better now.
Okay, good.
Insight check.
It's like check, go right ahead.
Is it all better now, or is this just a big old mask because you found someone who equals Asmodeus, and you feel comfortable not to have to go down your path? I'm very curious.
Meanwhile, Dash is like, okay.
Marcus, it is your decision if you wish to do this. You can either roll a persuasion or deception. Do not say which one. And that is the DC that Leo will have to beat.
Some of these gods have been cool. Is like obviously the Raven Queen seems like pretty dope. I'm just saying a lot of our problems have been gods, so gods need to earn my respect before I just start giving it to them just because they're gods, is all I'm saying.
I think that's very fair.
Yeah. No, I can't fault you for that. I technically believed in a few gods and they weren't too keen on me neither. That's gonna be a DC of 24.
Okay, natural one.
Yes, new
Sorry,
dice.
just clapped into the microphone. That's fantastic.
New dice.
New dice. Listen, you gotta warm them up a little.
Absolutely.
It's like
And I saw it. I'm like, yeah, that's fair.
they're gonna be real sassy with you for a bit.
Yeah.
And to be clear, he's accepting that whatever this is might be good for Marcus, but he still didn't trust a god.
That's fair.
That's fair.
That's fair. Because Winnie has sussed out what's going on. She's also not going to tell Marcus's business to the party until Marcus decides he wants to actively talk about it. Because it's nobody else's business.
I mean, if he helped you out, Marcus, I'm sure Mr. Andrew is great,
Oh yeah, no, that Andrew is a great guy. Him. Hold on. I think do I still have like the tattoo mark of his holy symbol on my hand or something?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to say, yeah. Oh no, boss. When I show you this, I'm not trying to like actually flip you off. This is just done in a bit moment to spy me. And so I flick him off, and on my middle finger, you see is a holy symbol, a mace with kind of like a sun crest behind it.
Cool.
Yeah, right. I thought it was really cool myself. Me, look at that. So who you worship? This guy.
Nice.
Right here.
See, that's all. I just need that for Bahamut, and everything will be fine.
Yeah, you got it.
How is Anaya in all of this?
Yeah.
While watching the debrief, Anaya has been sketching and watching. So I think there's a few times where, like, seeing the symbol on Marcus's middle finger for the first time, she starts sketching that in the corner, like, separately. She's starting to pull details from the conversation while trying to stay out of the conversation. She's being the group artist. She's keeping track.
I have a question. So, in the Feywild, I don't know why I'm gesticulating right now, but this is where I'm
I love
at.
it. Feel your feelings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do your feelings, girl. Do it. Get in there.
Every one of us.
Oh my god. Okay, so right before the hag showdown, I swear to God, Cujo. Right before it was the actual like slapping that got me. Right before the hag showdown happened, when he was talking to her father, the necklace around his neck shattered. Would Winnie have recognized that necklace because she has a similar one, or had a similar one, and she would have seen it on Anaya?
I'll say give me a quick retroactive arcana check. I will say with advantage because you do have a similar necklace of your
own. Buddy. There we go. First one was a 3. But the with advantage, that's an 18.
I'd say with an 18, you can recognize some of the magical runes that are inscribed on the necklace. You do recognize that was a necklace of non-detection.
Okay. I think as this conversation is happening and we are piecing apart what god Marcus has decided to devote himself to, Winnie is going to very quietly sidle up to Anaya and just kind of give her a very gentle nudge with her elbow.
Don't worry. I still have your body part in my pocket. I checked as soon as we came back. I think it's because the time is different, so it should have disappeared in my pocket at the Feywild, but really it'd only been a second. And so when I arrived, I said, let me see. And here it is.
I'm glad of that, but I wanted to give you something else.
Another body part?
Not this time. At least not until after we've rested. But and Winnie from the bag of holding is going to draw out the amulet of non-detection that she was originally wearing at the beginning of our story. Well, I'm no longer being hunted like an animal. And she'll hand it to Anaya.
Ah, yes, that's my role, isn't it? And she'll put it on over her head and smile up at you and say, this one has prettier colors than my last one did. You make everything prettier, Winnie.
Sweet of you to say. You stepped up for me in a situation that likely could have gotten us all killed. Now it's my turn.
Thank you. I will try not to bloody it up.
I'm fairly certain we've all been covered in worse.
I've seen it, I think.
She'll just give Anaya's hand a little, squeeze and a pat.
When you squeeze her hand, she pulls your hand down to her page very quickly to the symbol of the mace with the sun from behind. And she'll just kind of give a quizzical tilt of her head and ask, is it all right if I ask him about it? Or is it very hush-hush?
I think if you're asking, it wouldn't be unwelcome. It's a good change.
I will try to pick the right moment.
Well,
you're glad to be back.
I think so.
Do you think Utazash is glad to be back?
I think Utazash is glad to be with us.
Yes.
Thank you, Naya.
Anytime. Easy as killing.
Doesn't seem put off by that at all.
She just like nudges her shoulder into yours.
Anaya,
Oh God. What did I do?
you and you alone hear in your mind. Outside.
Okay, it takes a while to attune to, I see. She'll stand immediately and close her sketchbook and then give a stretch, trying to play it off looking very natural. And then we'll look around and then just walk to the window. She's going to see if she can see what might be doing that in her head to see if she needs to alert the group or if this is something she needs to do alone.
Make me a perception check.
Just do it up here. Ooh, that's a 30.
Jesus.
Nice.
Just a casual 30. It's no big deal. It's whatever.
Looking through
You
those.
guys don't roll
lines.
30s all the times in your campaigns.
We roll a lot over 30, y'all.
As you peer out, you look on the streets and you can see it is still morning, so there are still people who are kind of up and getting their businesses going, but you can spot, I'd say about 200 feet off, just peering out of an alleyway, looking perfectly in your direction, is an individual that you had spoken with not 1 hour ago in the night market.
Oh.
They stand, arms crossed. Yes, Teddy, I agree. He is a little creepy. They have their armor is not as full on in display. They stand with a some adventurer's garb. There's like a loose scarf around their neck, and they stand just sort of expectantly.
That is too fast. Okay. Okay, I guess it's time to go make good on that deal. Anaya looks probably stiffer than usual, but her charisma's pretty high, and like she's okay at deceiving, so she's looking a little stiffer, but she's going to set her sketchbook down and just start walking for the door, making some like haphazard excuse, just like, I'm gonna go down and get some more breakfast rolls. I'll be right back. And we'll just like
Okay.
make her way.
All right.
The second the door is closed behind me, I'm booking it. I'm running. And I think it's more of like a nervous running, not an excited to get the answer, but like a hurry to get it over with. If her knees could be knocking together, they would be.
And because a certain hex blood gave you an amulet, Leo doesn't catch on. Because the door at some point shut and he went hurt.
Well,
Except she's not attuned to it.
she's not
yet.
attuned to it yet.
Yeah, that's true. It hasn't been a short rest yet.
This is funny.
Ain't it just?
The minute it happened, I went, "Well, I love this." Ooh, I love this. I love this even more.
Can I make an insight check now?
Yeah, go for it.
No, it's fine. Choose it. Okay. Okay.
I'll say Anaya, give me a deception check.
Okay.
Oh, I'm never beating that.
And
No,
once again,
it's
Miss Ash is like, okay.
I got a 23.
So yeah, Marcus kind of squints at you as you run off, and he goes, "Oh, she just wildcatting," and he just starts walking away.
He's just wildcatting it.
Okay. Anaya, you move very quickly through the streets and approach the individual. I bring some information. I don't have the exact answer, but I know what would help.
I would be happy to have that information. I don't have my last breath on hand, but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The Queen of Air and Darkness is filled with worry over not only the Queen of Dragons, but also who is at her side. The fallen angel, Zariel. From what I understand, what would help and contribute to allowing Udazash's return is Zariel's death.
What a simple recipe. Thank you so much for your dedication and your time in looking into this matter. Does this conclude our deal until, of course, my last breath, or will you be returning with more information?
I will be returning. The deal was for exactly what is needed. This is merely a means of making my life easier in achieving the information that you seek.
Just slay. Very powerful. Very, very powerful. Understood. I will pass that information along, and I will make sure that at your next impromptu shadowy alley visit, I am at your disposal.
Delightful. And I just turn.
Do you fade away? Okay, and you're walking. Okay, good. She'll also turn and rush back inside. And
One additional note.
Oh no!
For you. You see, Anaya, you hear this teeny little bell. It is a bell that, in your time with Cain, was quite familiar to you. It was always a sign that there was a message to be picked up or a particular mark to follow. And it was always placed at certain points throughout the city that if this bell was rung, anyone affiliated with Cain would need to retrieve that information. This bell is at the job board, not 100 feet from you. Thank you, dogs. I appreciate you so much.
I'm going to feign a migraine in this alley and send Cosmo out of my skull to go look at it so I don't have to leave where I'm standing from the safe distance. I'll read it through Cosmo's eyes.
Go ahead and give me a... I have 2 dogs in this house that are barking at something. Give me a perception. Actually, no, make it an investigation check as you send Cosmo out to this job board.
Okay. That'll be an 18.
Okay. This job board has about a dozen flyers. It's for something as small as help me find my lost sheep, and something as grand as mercenary needed for personal guard, something like that, right? And so you see all of these pages are sort of plastered onto this board. And with your investigation check, you can spot something. There is a page perfectly positioned under another. And that first page says, "Trying to find my stolen loom." And the way that the second page is positioned says, "Need security for your treasure chest? Try our lock." And then one that's kind of buried underneath those, almost like a secondary sentence or like a run-on. You see, "Thirsting for your next big adventure? Come to," and then right where "to" is, there's another page that is covering that says, "Trying to find a good home for these pseudo dragons." And in this, you put together, "Loom Lock, come home."
Okay. Cosmo comes back and nestles into the back of my skull. And I think her migraine magically clears up. But she's walking slowly now. She was going to rush off to tell everyone what had just happened and kind of give them the update that she had been given. And now she's just kind of walking with a dissociated determination of like trudging forward, not stopping, but just no willpower, no life or animation in her actual gait. And she's not, this is bad. This is bad for Anaya. In her brain, she's not sure if this is telling anyone who works for Kane to make sure she comes home, or if this is a direct plea for her. Kane's not he would be tricky enough to do either, and it is based on how he's feeling that day, and Naya being who she is to him and what she's stolen from him. I think when she walks back into the room with everyone else, she wordlessly picks up the sketchbook and opens it, but her hand, like, she doesn't start drawing anything, and she clearly has no breakfast rolls when she returns.
Naya?
Hmm.
Oh, do you need... Do you need me to run down and get the rolls?
I thought you forgot money. I can just give you.
I can make you roll, Share, if you want rolls.
Yes, that would be lovely. Thank you. No, you. I can. Do we have plans to kill Zariel by any chance?
Yes. Well, not plans, but eventually, yes. I promised
like
Marcus I was going to do it, so yes.
More like a wish your heart makes. That's what I got for me with that.
Good. Good.
Well, I mean, I made the promise, so yes.
Wonderful. Good, because that might get you a step closer to being able to one day return to the Feywild. According to a mysterious man in an alley, so take it with a grain of salt, of course.
Well, why would that help, and why do I need salt with that?
When did you go to an alley?
Just now.
Why are there rolls in an alley, and why do I need... I'm very confused about
How
all
are you
of
so
this.
quick? Sorry.
That is not confusion. She is very quick.
This is going to be very hard to explain, friends, but I'm going to try and be as transparent as possible so we can all be on the same page. I find that, from drawing you at least, that's how you work best as a team. I did make a deal in the Feywild so that Uditash could one day return to the Feywild, and I made that with a mysterious person whose name I do not recall, who's going to be returning to me with information on the specifics of the steps needed to take to get Utizash to be able to return to the Feywild freely, of your own will, friend. However, on the debriefing from the stranger, I've also I've just seen a message that I'm fairly certain is from Kane. Just for refreshing memories, power word kill tattoo Kane. I believe he's getting restless in my absence.
Do we need to kill him?
No. Not immediately.
Are you in danger right now?
Not as of yet. As far as I can tell, he can't find me.
Okay.
I believe you have the capacity to teleport, but based on what I've seen, it's not a large distance, meaning you would have had to find this information somewhere close to the tavern, which means
That's true.
don't know if that statement is true. Is everything, we thought you were going to get biscuits, and now 2 major sequences have happened.
I didn't expect one of those to happen. I just saw I heard the bell, which means I saw the message on the way directly past the rolls. I wasn't going to ever get the rolls. To the man in the alley. I know that deals are tricky in the Feywild, and if there were going to be consequences, I didn't want anything to break out in public or with a group of my friends. But nothing happened. He seems to be holding up his end of the deal. I don't believe I'm in danger from Kane either. It's just best everyone know the updates. It doesn't seem like...
What was your end of the deal?
Yes.
Ooh. As strange as it sounds, I did not foresee anyone asking me that question.
That was no. That's a good question. I was also going to ask about your danger from Kane, but yes.
I agreed to give away the thing I would no longer be needing at the time of giving it. So I won't even need it when the time comes.
Were you that general, or was it something more specific?
It was very specific. It just, I know I won't be needing it by the time he comes to collect it from me.
That could be many things. You don't need your heart when you die, but someone could use your heart as a vital component for a ritual.
Could someone use my last breath?
Yes, actually.
Oh.
But also,
Well, he's more of a collector. They just kind of sit in
Vinny?
breath bowls on his cart.
Yeah,
Vinny?
no, I'm listening.
Vinny, gimme. And Odazash just walks over and like holds out her hands to take the bag of holding from you.
Yep, no, it's all right. Yeah,
What's
all
he
right.
doing?
And reaches on in and pulls out something you will recognize as something that she pulled off of the body of the clown that you will remember she pulled off and then did not want to explain and said that she would explain later, which is 3 glass orbs filled with smoke. They look like this. They look like this, right? Does they look like
You
this?
already have some.
Yes, they were on. Remember how you found us and we had killed a clown?
Yes, terrible carnival.
Yes, very much. Also, he had these on him. He had 3 of these, and it was on the list of things that I was going to explain, and then there was a lot of things going on, and it became very low on the list of things to explain when it. Yes, and so we put them in the bag of holding because I didn't want to just leave them around because they are people's last breaths.
Not for nothing, but if they're better than my last breath, maybe we could strike a second deal.
I have no clue, but this is what this is. This is what this is.
It's such a very specific spell component, and I'm still trying to rack my brain around what you would do with it.
I don't know, but that is always the interesting thing about the things at the night market. The reason people want things are never why you think, and sometimes I cannot even imagine why you would want them. So, yes. Thank you.
Was he using them in the fight? Did he throw any of them? Did they
Oh.
break at any time?
Nope.
Not that I
Nope.
remember.
Nope.
I mean, I'm no expert on magic, but the one thing that's different between what I do and what most spellcasters can do, they need breath to say magic words. And Anaya, you probably have the most mysterious abilities out of all of us, but I do think you are somewhat of a spellcaster. And an artist who things like your breath and words and pictures are very powerful.
I had not considered that.
It's all theory, to be honest.
It's a pretty valid statement. I can think of a plethora of things of what I can do if I owned someone's breath, which I'm not going to get into now. Either way, is he now an enemy of us, or
Not at all. He's been very helpful, has had no interest or questions about anyone that I'm traveling with or maybe allied with. The terms of the deal were very clear. If I agreed to give up my last breath to this person, then they would find the information that would successfully get Utazash to be able to return to the Feywild, and they would give that information to me in as specific steps as possible. That's all. That's as close to verbatim as I can get it.
that's a hefty thing. He kind of just looks to the Sylvan sisters to just he can theorize just like Basso is in different ways about what this will mean, but like ultimately they
Keep trying to make sense of it, but it don't make sense. Some Feywild shit, man, if I ever seen it.
yeah.
Yeah, Cujo, like what from Winnie and Udazash's knowledge, like what kind of back doors could be opened in this contract? Because it sounds like Anaya was very specific in what she wanted in return, but the last breath, I'm not a fan.
Give me. I'm going to say give me an Arcana check.
I missed my dice tower
Oh.
entirely. Just bounced off the edge behind my monitor. Oh.
Amazing. Please
Do
tell
you
me rolled like a
mind?
1.
Do you mind?
Even the dice are shook.
Apparently. 21.
Here's the thing. Because you and Udazash are from the Feywild, you know that Fey deals are almost ironclad in terms of the arrangement. Now, making a deal with a lower Fey over something what they would consider trivial, the memories of your first 10 years of your life, trivial. That, depending on wording, depending on what is done, you can maneuver, you can maybe barter after the fact, you can kind of figure it out, right? With an experienced or elder Fae, that is something else entirely. Now, something to keep in mind is that this wasn't some fawn that you saw on a path in spring. This was in the night market. This was in one of the most dangerous places to make a deal. And those who are invited here carry goods and services that go far beyond that of regular kin. There is something beyond rudimentary means that is available here. As you are trying to think of a back door, I'm actually going to say it's going to be Udazash. Because you guys were helping each other, yes? Or is this just Winnie?
I would have been helping, but I think the way Udazash is helping is remembering all of what she remembers of her experiences at the night market. I don't know if she could fathom what uses there are. I think what she can help with is the the breadth of experiences she's had with beings and what beings are selling and encountering there. So I think that's how she's helping.
And on the other end of things, Winnie was essentially raised by a hag coven.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The reason she was part of that coven is because her father signed that deal. She
Go
knows.
ahead and roll with advantage. Yeah.
I can't read you. Okay. 24.
Okay. The best way to modify, change, or end a Fey bargain is by offering something better. You do have 3 of the very specific items that this Fey deals in. It could be worth a conversation.
I think the party probably watches Zash and Winnie sort of look at each other and they start kind of mumbling back and forth in Sylvan. Zash dispelling her knowledge of like the creatures that she has hunted, the creatures that she has encountered in the night market, and Winnie with her knowledge of Fey contracts and the different levels and the different like steps and tiers of essentially danger, depending on who you make those deals with.
And then finally in Sylvan, I'm going to give these to her.
Are you sure?
It's the only possible way that she can bargain to get hers back.
Yeah. 3 is always better than 1. As long... my only worry is the chance that we know that she's special. And my worry is that he might know that too.
Well, I know that she's special, and that's why I want to make sure that I help her.
Yeah. It's worth a shot.
And out of Sylvan, she'll walk over to Anaya and just hold out the 3 orbs and say, I do not know if he is interested in altering the deal, but the next time that he calls upon you with more information, maybe he will be interested in foregoing your breath for these, because I cannot repay your kindness for offering something of yours for information for me, but at the very least, I can offer you the chance to get yours back.
Anaya has done a lot of stupid things, and making a deal with a stranger in the night market may be pretty high up there. But seeing how no one in this group villainized her for it and immediately circled up to be understanding and then shift modes to figure out a possible solution, or at least a leverage wedge, Anaya is emotional as she opens up her kind of like messenger bag so that you can set them inside, but pulls out from inside the paints she doesn't let herself sleep with, the ones that she's handed to you before, to keep away from her. And she holds them out for you, unsure if you'll take them. But she says, I have a suspicion about people, but I don't want to get off track, so I'll say instead, I think Kane actually wants these, not me. But if you have them, and he gets me anyway, heaven forbid, at least he doesn't win, and at least they're out of my hands. Maybe you hold on to these for me until I have to use them for something for us.
Udizesh will take them and then cock her head and say, I will not let this king take you. But in case he does, now I have the thing that he really wants, and maybe then we will have the leverage to get you back.
Hopefully he doesn't. And hopefully 3 last breaths are worth more than 1.
That is just math.
Yes.
Also, we were leaving this city, and you should come with us, because that is a good way to get away from people who are here.
You're going to Elturel?
That seemed to be the plan. We had to do some stuff here, but yes.
Well, Anaya, I'm sorry. We probably should have asked first. Do you want to keep traveling with us? I don't want to make the assumption.
I've almost killed a few of you. On accident, obviously. Would you... If I
Yes.
would...
Raise your hand if you have almost attempted to kill someone in this group. So.
Oh, I know it more than that. Don't lie to me
I
now.
looked right at Basu. I looked right at Basu to see Tony's reaction.
Yeah, that look on that face. The look on that face. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The way Leo, who's as and Marcus just said, traumatized.
Basu will remember this? Question mark?
There was a moment
not
where I
gonna let-
legitimately had to think about it because I couldn't remember when he had gotten mind whammied to that extent yet.
Yeah,
Have I tried to kill
hit
anybody?
I haven't used the wand of fireballs yet, so I don't think I have.
Mm,
No, for the most part, I've managed to keep my mind my own, so... Naya.
Yeah.
And Winnie's going to walk up and actually take both of your hands. You don't have to do this alone anymore, love. Not unless you want to.
And if you don't want to leave, then I will at least stay and make sure that Kane does not take you. And if we have to kill him, then we will kill him.
Killing Kane. That sounds like a myth. But watching you fight...
Zariel.
I didn't say to. I said if you wanted to go home, you would have to do that.
No, that's
Fair,
fair.
sorry.
That's a distinction.
Have you not seen what we have already killed?
I have. And it's been beautiful. Terrifying, but a gorgeous tapestry.
Well, if there is someone who wants to do awful things to you, then they deserve to die.
I've never quite considered that either. Massive day of firsts, this. I will think on it. Please do not leave town without me. I will give a straight answer, but I may need to do some more looking into how close Kane really is.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Do not go anywhere by yourself.
I will not be doing that.
Okay, good. Even if the guy with the breath decides to call you into an alley, please do not go into an alley by yourself. I don't think the guy who is going to take your breath is going to put you in danger, because that's not the kind of thing that people who make those kind of deals do. But that's going to be the bad luck.
May I ask if you I understand the desire to figure out things in the way that only you can. And his eyes kind of flick through wherever you have Dribbles' head. But at the very least, before we head to El Terrell, which would be quite far, if you need to do your reconnaissance, would you mind company? And as I say that, Barnabas pops up.
Hey!
Anaya looks delighted. Anaya looks so delighted. And I think her hand, like, absently goes to the top of Dribble's head and just, like, giving the scritches atop of Dribble's, but is looking at the cat and at Barnabas. He goes, "Oh, that would be lovely. I don't quite like being alone as much as it seems like I do. No, I didn't mean to say that part out loud. That's a journal thought."
Barnabas, your first act as Baron. Barons are meant to serve the people, even if they don't realize that.
I am a rat of the people.
Oh.
Stay close to her, whether it's in her pocket or at her. How do you say it, Mark? Is your 6? Just be around. And if she needs any assistance, just let her. Be her help. Be her eyes, her brain.
Right. Well, I've got one of those. He pokes the exposed brain in his skull.
And
Oh my god.
Cannot be
That
good
is-
for you.
That is unsettling.
the good thing is, Anaya, 2 things. One, with your necklace on, this is not surveillance upon you. I couldn't if I ever wanted to. 2, he and Leo kind of like pokes his brain a little bit. Hasn't been to people seeing him without actually seeing him. So if they're thinking about seeing him, they can't as well. So he's actually one of the best to be with you because no one will know he's there.
That's perfect. He's perfect. And she's already, like, got her little hands out.
Yay! Like leaps from Leo's shoulder into your hands.
Barnabas and Cosmo are going to be the best pair ever.
So many eyes to look out for me.
Barnabas's face, just for Anaya, comes right in front of the eye and goes, "Hello."
Cosmo is a series of, like, mechanical enchanted bits. So it's the whirring of, like, clockwork inside, almost like a spinning engagement of thought. And then it's like the shuddering effect of a camera lens. And I will say, "Oh, he likes you."
I have a new friend.
He just sort of curls up.
Then, yeah, for the sake of brevity, until we get to El Terrell, consider Barnabas to be with Anaya. All the help, all their things.
Perfect. Well, Leo, shall we get on with the business of the day? We'll see if we can find your mother.
Yes. And even just seeing that, there's almost a breath that he takes, taking deep breaths, as he switches to human form that he was not in. Unless do we anything we need to grab before we head out? We should.
I don't think so.
Once we see her, which we don't need to be that long, we just need to let them know what's going on. We should also probably swing by Serena.
Oh, the
Serena?
rune person.
Yeah,
Brubaker.
we hadn't seen her since before, and
That's right.
things might have changed. Oh, you weren't.
Oh, Sierra.
See, I said Serena. I was close. I was not close.
Can't even remember the names of merchants.
That's
Hey,
yeah.
give yourself some
Cause
credit.
rich.
You wasn't the ballpark. You ain't not that far off. They both start with a letter S.
There's no N.
Listen,
It's fine.
even with the help of a Fey Queen coming back from the Feywild, there can be a little bit of a jostle. It can take a time to settle.
Agreed. But I think as long as we don't need anything else here, we'll settle up downstairs and then head out.
Wonderful.
Okay,
So
your
cool.
mom, Sierra, and then maybe try to track down a person of Bahamut to get a name for the person we're trying to find, and then we out of town.
I
course,
think, yeah. Everything else we should be able to go to Bastion.
Aye.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Where do you want to start?
Mom.
Mom.
Guthmere Manor.
Now.
Buses away.
Meanwhile, at the Guthrie estate. Quick question, mainly for Leo/Omega. Pretty sure the last time you were in person to have a conversation with your mom, it may have been when certain things were revealed about Leopold's
That's correct.
tadpole. Okay. As you all arrive, God dang it. I keep forgetting the butler's name.
Frederick.
Fucking was it
Frederick?
Frederick?
Frederick. I wrote
I
it down.
can't-
I
No, it
wrote
was
it
like-
I
down.
have a
It was
mind
like
palace of
very-
world
I
altering
wrote it
things.
down. I
It's
wrote
very
it down.
German.
And
It's
this
like-
one NPC.
Heinrich?
Heinrich.
You know,
Heinrich.
coming back from Gen Con can be jarring. It could take a while, to kind of recover.
It's
and
like going
so-
to and from the Feywild.
Exactly. I
little
mean,
bit.
really, honestly, yes.
Not Heinrich. Heinrich was the halfling.
Fuck.
Heinrich the
Something
halfling.
with a Rick.
Oh
Something
no, what
that
did I
ends in
do?
Rick.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is my
What have we
fucking
done?
NPC too. This is where
You know what? The butler is out on vacation today.
There you
Yes.
go.
Not there
Yes.
today.
Instead,
I
there
wrote his
is
name down.
a human with brown hair named Jeff. Jeff is filling in.
His name Jeff.
Yeah.
We
Jeff's
don't
on
worry
the
about
Oh.
Jeff.
That's so funny.
He leads you in and directs you all to the study where you can see Lady Guthmere is seated with a book, and she is completely enraptured by it before she looks up. Oh, she places a feather in as her bookmark and sets it aside. Yes, is everything all right? We only just spoke, what, an hour or so ago? Is everything okay?
Oh, ooh, just go in and just hug.
I feel like there's probably a collective moment of like 1,000-yard stare. Like we all kind of
We've seen
dissociate for
some
a second.
shit. There is this moment as you go in for a hug that she kind of, and she just hugs back. Is everything okay?
It is now. oh, sorry. It's Is it just you?
Well, yes, the Archduke is. For now, it is just me
And Jeff.
and Jeff. Hi.
Classic
my
Jeff.
God. Fucking Jeff. Okay.
Jeff's actually a wonderful replacement for insert butler name here. He's a lot more personable. He's very memorable.
Wow. Especially because I found it and it technically was Heinrich, but we have two Heinrichs, so I'm changing it.
I was right.
Listen,
What?
Yeah,
Heinrich,
we had Heinrich CK was the halfling. Heinrich with the K was Gosh.
Well,
don't know how that
listen,
happened.
there can be 12 different Daves in the real
True.
world. Why
You know
can't
what?
there be
You're right. His
two
name is
I went to high
Heinrich,
school with 5 other Lauras.
Done. He's the better
Yeah.
Heinrich.
right?
There's got to
That's
be
valid.
2 Heinrichs in Baldur's Gate.
And he's
Come on.
basically
that's
Alfred.
funny.
He can't be unmemorable.
Also
Either
fair.
way. Great. Thank you.
Excuse me. Heinrich quickly steps in. You are relieved, and it's just Heinrich again.
Hi, Jeff.
Bye, Jeff. We have not actually been here. It's a longer story. Have you ever been to the Feywild? It's like a shiver
What?
that doesn't stop shivering through. It's just so shivery.
For the first time in a long time, you see that motherly stare. After all of the Spear Shake stories I have read to you, you thought it was safe to go to the Feywild? And she like peeks around the corner to Winnie and Udasash. No offense. And then looks back at Leo.
It was actually an accident. Well, not really an accident. She pulled us in. I just wanted to check in. Don't worry about it. No, I did nothing. We are fine.
Squint.
We just wanted to check in after the excursion into the temple. I didn't think he would have left already, so it would have been convenient to talk to him too.
Oh,
It's
well,
practically didn't finish that statement.
yeah, I'm sorry?
Nothing. Just thought I thought he would have been here.
She rolled shit on her insight, but it was enough to be able to pick up that little nugget.
I think anybody could have picked up on that shade.
Yeah.
Palm tree.
Jeff down the hall packing his things picked up on it.
Jeff's all like, ooh.
Well, the temple is being cleansed at the moment. I am being told that they are examining the levels below, and they are gathering as much additional information as they can about the goings-on down below. As far as we knew, there were no surviving priests or clerics to the Platinum Dragon that were still drawing breath. They were quite exacting on their mission.
Leo, in the back of your mind, just very quietly, that door opens and you hear Winnie. I can get answers, whether or not they're alive.
That was going to be my next question. Were there any, out loud, were there any bodies?
They were severely maimed, almost in a ritualistic slaughter, but we have recovered them, we have informed the families, and they will be given proper resting rites once the sun sets today. If, and she'll again peek around Leo at the others, if you do mean to seek additional information, they are available. I believe they're at the High Hall. They're to be given honors as respected members of the Sword Coast and Baldur's Gate.
Of course. If you don't think the families will mind, Mom, I'd like to offer my blessing, whatever that may mean.
That can be arranged. I can, yes, one moment. And she actually writes a quick missive on a piece of parchment. She folds it up and uses the wax seal with the Guthmere emblem, and she holds it out. This will grant you access to be able to give your blessing.
Thank you, Mom.
Great. That is good. That's good. That's good. We are going to be doing a little bit of is Jeff cleaning up to the fly? Sorry. We were going to be doing some other errands, but then we're going to head back to El Terrell. That's where our I guess headquarters, Bastion is a good name for it. That's where that is.
Oh, delightful. Do you require anything for said bastion? Do you need? I know you were very particular about your
Jeff.
pillow.
Ooh, Jeff could work over there because
I suppose yes.
Don't-
Heinrich,
him.
do you give you a recommendation? I suppose. Jeffrey, like calls out the hall after Jeff. And kind of like quickly runs back over. Yeah, how can I help you? You like how in depth this character is? This is all I got.
So NPC.
Jeff's a goat. We when we leave, if you want, because it seems like Heinrich has this covered. Thank you for helping. If you want, we probably could use more hands at our other estate.
Okay. Sure. I got nothing to do. I kind of just lost my job about 5 minutes ago, so whatever you need.
Consider yourself hired again.
Oh, wonderful. I do ask for 75 gold per week. My services include, and Heinrich goes, yes, of course. I will write a list of his capabilities for you.
You were watching Leo go, just give me a number. Like, my mom's right here, just give me a
I'm
number.
waiting for you to hand the card.
Where do I?
To which mom goes, that's where that is.
You know, I had this before I realized I was going to become a purple squid monster.
Mm-hmm.
You're not
To be
a
fair.
monster. Stop that.
No, that is not derogatory. That's a literal statement. I am a monstrous entity,
No, you are an
which by
Aberration.
definition is a misunderstood, ununderstood monstrous entity.
I still don't think that is very nice, though.
Mom actually engages with this little battle of logic and says, yes, well, the terminology that you are using is quite along the lines of defamation of your personage. Monstrous implies that there is no conscience. You are born with one. You are a Guthmere. You will treat yourself with the respect that you deserve.
I
This
agree.
book's wonderful. I'm
Get
just. Oh dear. this is mahogany.
Tony, what were you saying?
I said, get him.
Oh,
That's Basu, like a half a bottle deep already in that good red wine. He's like, got him.
Like popping in a pancake at the same time.
Jeff hooked me up, man.
Jeff
He's
is
hired, dude.
I had questions about Jeff, but now seeing how fast that he got you, wow, I'm now convinced about Jeff. Also,
Yeah,
yes,
man.
completely agree with your mother. Absolutely.
To come up with lore about Jeff. Well, and she kind of looks to the rest of you. Would you allow me a moment with my son?
Happening.
Of course, ma'am.
You got it.
Thank you.
Come on, Jeff.
Okay. She sorry. She looks at you, Leo. Are you currently wearing your former visage? I know when we last spoke that I don't want what happened to impact our connection. I love you so much. And I felt terrible Not only for what happened, but for how it could have gone many different ways, and I fear that I fear that I may have harmed things between you and I.
No. And he does a thing that seems anachronistic to his feelings, but he floats back a bit. You would think he would get closer to comfort. He actually floats back a bit. No, Mom, you didn't do anything wrong. I know that. You, Dad was gone, and I assume things were hard, and even though we have status, that doesn't mean your heart has the same titles. And Roderick was a good teacher, and I thought he was like what we lost in a way. And turns out he actually worked for a very evil entity thing to gain power and used you, and unfortunately your heart fell for it. It all, the sequencing wasn't your fault. None of this is on you, and what has happened afterwards is also not. I can't blame you for. You thought I was gone. You thought I was dead, and I should be dead. And somehow, whether time was on my side or fate was, this is what has come of that. I don't call myself a monster because I hate who I am. I call myself a monster because that is what I am now. And I have to learn to live with that. I feel someone perhaps with less willpower or less connection would have tried to do many other things to be rid of this. And if this is the hand I was dealt, then I have to go forward with that hand. But that doesn't change us or the way I can feel. I just have to know and accept this new normal. Because it's the only normal I have anymore.
Well, then I would like for you to take something with you on your new normal, and that is the knowledge that no matter what form you have, no matter where these abilities take you, I love you more than anything. With everything that I am, I love you. And I will do whatever I need to as a mother to make sure that you are aware of that.
I know. And he'll, faster than it seems, he'll suddenly be around her. She's probably not sure if he got there very fast, if it was a teleportation, but there's almost a desync of time for a moment as suddenly he's around her. And he's giving her a really tight hug. He has never truly felt like abandoned or lost. He just had to come to a level of self-acceptance. And I think he's gotten there despite.
There is a moment after the embrace where she does sort of gesture as if is basically asking if she can. You feel your mother's hands on the side of your face.
And she
know
would
she
feel
feels-
tentacle. Yeah.
She feels it, but her expression does not shift. You are going to come home safe when all of this is done. There will always be a home for you here whenever you need. You hear me?
Am I going to have to call him Dad? Tell the truth.
No.
Okay. However I refer to him, is that happening?
We've had discussions.
Okay.
If it helps at all, he hasn't asked officially yet.
Because he's a man.
I have noticed this. And they take their time coming up with important, life-changing questions.
This is fair. Well, I will come home. And if I need to accept Will, I will too. He sucks. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I think it's more the if in your statement. It implies whether or not you would, my darling boy. Please know that this is important to me. And I know that while you and Will may not be on... Sorry, Omega's Jesus. I know you two might not be on the same level in terms of interests, hobbies, goals, things you enjoy. There are many differences between the two of you, but I know that you both love your parents very much. So, when it comes time, I would hope that that is remembered, because I would love to have a family dinner one day.
For you, I would do anything. I promise.
Thank you.
Okay. We still have things to do.
Yes,
But I just wanted to make sure I stopped by because I really was gone for like 3 days. It doesn't feel like it, but I was out of here. It was bad. No. So I love you.
All right. Love you too.
Mwah. That's a little sticky. And
I'm fine, darling. It's nothing. Don't forget your pillow. I know you're quite partial to it.
Almost like Thor and Mjolnir. He goes, 1 moment. He just picks up.
I imagine it's like from the second floor, it goes like out the window, down through this window.
We're out in like a vestibule, just kind of awkwardly hanging out, and we just watch a pillow go by. I look at Winnie and say, "You say that the Feywild is weird, and yet look, pillows just going by. This never happens in the Feywild."
But yeah, there's a lot of things that happen in the Feywild, but that's not. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I've seen whole houses get up and walk away.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I guess if the whole house got up and walked away, that included the pillows. So you may be right.
That's fair. Yeah, no, oh god, it was that damn hut with the chicken legs. I hate that thing.
Basso, have you ever seen a whole hut walk away?
No. Does that happen often?
Point of interest, if we do end up back into Feywild and you see that, don't go near it. Just
Okay.
no.
Oh, since we're talking about weird things, got like weird body parts now. If you see what it looks like, now like a giant wagon made of fire with a demon face on it. Don't pet it. Don't feed it. It ain't your friend. All right. So if you see that, you call them hell engines. Just don't. Just don't.
Can we make a deal that we stay in the material plane for just a little bit?
I am not
Before we
making
go
any
back.
more deals.
Both of good ideas.
Yeah,
Anaya,
no, my
see,
deal,
see?
my deals are done. I'm all dealed out. Me, I'm good.
That's fair.
Very
you.
good idea. And for at least a little while, yes. But eventually, there will be more travel. But yes.
Oh boy.
All of
Should
the
we follow the
deal-making
pillow?
NPCs, their names just go, this person will remember this, this person will remember this, this person will remember this.
Raphael, Asmodeus, Lathander, just pop, 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 pop.
Jeff.
Jeff.
Jeff. Oh,
Jeff.
got him.
Jeff is an eldritch being. I'm calling it right now. Jeff's an eldritch being. He lives at the Waffle House. He is primordial. Just you wait.
I mean, he
we
does
killed the DM.
bottle.
He does bottle.
My name's Jeff. Oh wait. Okay, so if anything happens to Marcus, I want to make a warlock of the Pact of Jeff. Can I do that?
God.
Jeff
Yeah,
Patrons?
Leo walks
no.
out with the pillow and Jeff's contract.
Oh, that was your pillow.
Oh.
Okay, now this makes way more sense.
I really thought Leo was trying to smother someone in their sleep. You know.
I mean, I don't think Will's here.
Oh, okay.
We'll do a Graven God, no?
Somebody call me. You hear from down the hall.
Oh, no.
I will.
Hello.
Hello, Master Raven.
Will, have
Good
you
to see
met
you.
Jeff?
That's where you were working at the. Oh, I see. You're diversifying your portfolio. Yeah, I got a job here. Kind of unexpected. But here I am, and now I'm getting a job elsewhere. That's
Called
Jeff.
El Torel, not elsewhere.
Oh, sorry, El Terrell. Oh, well.
Yeah,
Well,
we're leaving. We got some errands to do. Important stuff.
Oh, I'm sure.
With my
Sort of gestures.
Can I put this in the bag of
Yes.
The awkward shoving it in the bag of holding while looking at your like jock future brother-in-law.
I will.
Hello, darling. Well, I don't want to keep you from your errands. By all means, I just too. My father should be arriving here momentarily. So
Yeah, of course. And you don't stop the Archduke from their duties. Have a good day.
You as well.
That was totally a cough. That was absolutely Winnie coughing. That was not a laugh at all.
His ass has tried to turn and leave like 5 times at this point, and then every time someone keeps like, as the awkward moment, she's just
Winnie's just gonna herd the cats out the door. Just herd the cats out the door. It's nice to see you again, Master Ravengard. We'll
Yes. Oh,
have a good one.
of course. Oh yeah. I'll be. We'll do. It's the vibe of it was nice to see you. Yeah, you too. And then you both walk the same direction towards your cars.
I hate it when that happens. Nothing makes me
Oh
more
my
angry in
God.
life.
Awful.
Do it all the time.
Next order of business, you wanted to visit Sierra. For Sierra, I've just got a list of runes for you, just in case you guys are interested.
Yes.
Where did it go? There it is.
Do we want to break here?
yeah,
Before
maybe
that,
look over,
We can break here. Yeah, that
look
works.
over that list on the break.
Yeet. All right. Well,
Peruse the
to our
menu
wonderful
on
chat. Yeah. To our wonderful chat, thank you so much for tuning in. You are loved. You are appreciated. Go get yourself a snack, get yourself some water, take your medicine if you haven't. We'll see you guys in about 10-ish minutes. Be right back, everybody.
I'm waiting for one to really speak to me.
And welcome back, everybody. Our party managed to swing by Sierra's. We did a quick little off-screen shopping situation just to save on some time. Both Udazash and Anaya are walking away with a newly developed rune. A rune that was commissioned by one Anaya Loomlock, the Soul Rune. The ability of this rune is that it will grant advantage on wisdom saving throws, and in addition, if you are not already trained, you will have proficiency in your wisdom saving throws as well. As a means to ward against corrupting influences and possession, this rune was developed by Sierra. In addition, our Basu Brightbolt is also walking away with a portal rune. This rune, once per long rest, gives 1 use of Misty Step. Yes. So, after meeting with Sierra, you've met with Lady Guthmere. What is the next move for the day?
Well, the last thing we want to do is try to... Well, we're going to try to talk to some of the Bahamut folk, but they are all, unfortunately, dead.
Which isn't necessarily a problem.
Yeah. So I get... well, Udazash will say this. Do we want to try to do that? Or do we want to just try to find living clerics and people?
It's likely going to be the easiest route to just talk to the spirits of those who may still remain.
My only fear, I will say out loud, is that there are many temples in Baldur's Gate to many a cleric, and if there was an investigation, most likely that investigation went into the spiritual too. There's a world in which they've already been spoken to.
It's possible.
But we can always see. That was going to be a question I had to my mother, how much of the investigation happened already. Because that would just mean some procedures are followed.
I will give you a little bit of info, just because it makes sense. Because it was only the night before, they have not done that step yet. They are still going through the lower levels and doing that thing first.
Thank you for that clarification.
There's also something else that I think Winnie would like to do, and I'm gonna have to make a bargain with our dear chronicler for it. Not a bad bargain. We're not doing more face shit. But if we are willing to make our way to view what is left of the poor acolytes.
If you want to do that,
yeah.
we will support you in this.
It's worth a try, at least. And I couldn't tell you why, but there's something. This is going to get worse before it gets better. And we've got a scaled tyrant, we've got an archdevil, and gods know who else has decided to join that side. So if I can make certain that they find their rest and are unable to be used again, I would like to do that.
And we are with you.
Of course.
Let's do it.
Can I paint it?
I don't know if that's allowed. You might have to ask.
I don't want to be disrespectful, and I'd be in the corner. I just don't like to offend people by starting to draw things that may be insensitive. I'll ask when we get there.
Sure.
You all arrive at the High Hall. You've been here prior when unfortunately meeting with the Queen of Dragons herself when she decided to make her proclamation. But now is a much different tone. Inside, you can see there are a number of guards, and there are some nobles who are standing sort of to the sides of the room, and they're in deep conversation with each other, as in the center of this large chamber there are, let's say, 12 tables with sheets placed over what look like bodies. There's a ever-present tension in this room. But as you enter, that tension does ease, as some of the nobles do recognize who you are. We'll say one of them, we'll say it's a portly gentleman, sort of a coiffed blonde hair, perfectly trimmed mustache, approaches and says, "Oh yes, the good adventurers, the second chances. We've been sort of in a bit of bind with how to account for the dead. Whatever expertise you offer, we would be more than glad to accept."
I believe at the very least I can make sure that they're put to rest. We do need a little information from at least one of them.
Of course, yes. I believe no other clerics have exhumed the memories of the dead, so I do believe that you may have access. So yes, if you wish, you may proceed as you will.
Thank you, sir.
Of course. And just for brevity's sake, from my brain, we'll say that in order to gain access to this room, that missive that Lady Guthmere had written did have to be handed over to the guards.
I was going to say that it was interesting. I think Leo had a moment of when it was referring to the group as a second chance. It's not that Leopold Guthmere is a noble in this space and also has access to the High Hall. So there's
when
a level.
When you were here, you were not wearing Leopold Guthmere's face. You were wearing that other character's face.
No, exactly. So for Leo to be back, he's just like, no one's saying anything. Interesting. Not that he expected it, but it's like,
that's fair.
This is not okay. He's thinking about what his mother just said, that you're still you. After everything, the fact that there wasn't more of a either way. He just kind of gets pauses and just wonderful. And then
I do actually like the idea that as you sort of nod, they say, yes. Like several heads do turn.
Says nothing.
Yeah.
It's like, we don't need to unpack the Leo's back sequence.
Nope, not here, not now.
Nope.
But that rumor mill.
Even though
baby,
big rumor, he was dead. And suddenly he's walking. He's like, yeah.
Could it be he's here for the wedding?
What? I think I just felt Leo's
I like
soul
the
die a
idea
little.
that there's just, it's not a verbal thing. You don't turn and think, there's just this little like stumble every time it's brought up.
Dude trips over his little Cuban heels.
As that person who's like, oh, we recognize these as second chances, blah blah blah. I'm also going to help Anaya use that person to like find out if it's okay if she does any kind of art in this room, or how disrespectful that's going to be. Like, kind of help bridge that moment to find out if it's going to be okay.
Make an insight check.
Okay.
Just for fun.
14. It's not bad for her.
With a 14, I'd say that that's enough. The last time that you were here, you all stood and stared Tiamat's humanoid form in the face and essentially threatened to bring her down. Not only that, you had direct one-on-one communication with the Archduke. Pretty much every noble in here knows what no. Whatever they want to do, they can do. Plus, I think at this point too, there's more information coming from El Terrell as well, about your exploits and about, you know, kind of the rumor mill about you all. So it's enough that the nobility are like, these are the new heroes of the Baldur's Gate. These are the new heroes of Baldur's Gate, it seems. You know, they're already starting to lean that way.
I also, I kind of like the idea that Udazash only picks up on like a tenth of that. She gets enough to realize that it's going to be okay for Anaya to paint in here. And so she just turns to Anaya and goes, where would you like to sit down?
Ooh, great question. And she's going to start doing her framing thing, but she'll set up wherever she can see Winifred without overexposing whatever body that Winifred's standing over. Kind of like putting Winifred in focus, because she's never seen anyone talk to the dead before, and that's why she's wanted to paint this moment.
Okay.
Cool.
Do you need me to activate the bulwark just in case? I can't do dead stuff, but I don't know if we need how this works. Will you get like a necromantic backlash from?
No, I've never had a problem with it, but considering who was involved in their demise, I'm not sure if they might have left something behind.
Wong.
Because Tiamat's a spiteful bitch.
For the next 10 minutes, you got a D4 mental saves.
Wong. That, I think, is my favorite descriptor.
Wong. Let's remember the last time we talked to Body. That was with this attack. Things did not go well for me, so I think that is a fair thing for Leo to do, is to Wong.
Wong.
The Leo's is activated.
Oh man, the comic book with Leo's gonna be so cool.
Oh, it's the noises.
Wong.
What do they call that
fun.
when they make
onomatopoeia?
Thank you.
Yes, I put I have wonged in our shirt ideas Discord.
Thank you.
I just needs to be Leo's little tentacly face with those little.
I don't ask
A
for
chibi Leopold.
We got a good one out of Lauren. That was a good holler.
Like,
We got
I also can see Leo in the Will Smith pose, like Wong.
I'm just picturing like Doctor Strange moments now.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh god, that was
All right. Bring it in. The Wong has happened.
Okay.
That's not helping.
Fuck. Chronicler.
Yes.
I would like to. I need someone whose face is still intact.
Okay. You. Oh my god. Oh.
God damn it.
You do find one. Within the first couple that you look at, that it looks to have been a femme elf. They had long, it was like midnight blue hair, and their features are very fair. And the killing blow was to their chest, but their face and head are intact.
Okay. most of the party has seen this, because this is very similar to what Winnie did in the forest before they encountered Tremont. It's she takes one of those little like almost sensors with the charcoal briquette and a little cone of incense and lights that. Sort of blows the smoke over this corpse's face, and you watch the smoke filter in as if they've taken an inhale, and then it is exhaled as Winnie inhales and closes her eyes, and when they open again, they're almost like a milky cataract as she casts Speak with Dead.
That same cataract, milky white, you see. The form before you, their eyes slowly open, and that same cloud over their eyes is visible.
I am so sorry, friend, is what she says first. She's not expecting an answer. Do you know Bahamut's champion? Would you tell me their name?
Olin Shatterstar.
Did you know there was something under the temple?
Yes. Try to keep it in from the cold. Supposed to protect and prevent its discovery.
Do you know if the Scaled Tyrant holds any other strongholds in the city?
Give me a second. No others remain.
Is that 4? Above table, is there anything that anyone else would like to ask? I'm not going to ask that question out loud. I don't want to accidentally.
Smart.
No.
I don't know how to word it, but something akin to, was Bahamut present when they passed? Like, what was Bahamut doing when they got attacked by Tiamat cultists? Like,
Got it.
like, now they might not know because that's a channel, but I don't know. Like, a way to like
Worth a
just
shot.
Words are hard.
did Bahamut hear your calls or something?
Got it. Do you know if Bahamut heard this attack.
He slumbers, has not been present for some time.
Oh God.
Because I have stopped it. That milky white slowly turns dark. And the head just sort of lulls.
I'm breaking the connection.
Okay.
Oh God, oh God, oh God.
What?
You okay?
Lauren, you're muted.
That's what I get for trying to. When she breaks the connection, does the body
Yes.
actually go
It-
limp
Does it
again?
remain
The-
still?
It goes limp. It remains
The-
still.
Does the
What-
and the eyes stop being
Yes.
milky or anything? Okay. Because
What color were they?
Are you talking about naturally?
No, I mean when that voice came through.
They were black at that point.
Yeah, because I think as soon as that voice changed, Uzash just pulled her bow.
Was there? I mean, I don't think Leo would know, but I'm just thinking out loud. You did a voice shift. Was there an audible voice shift? And if so, was that voice recognizable?
Yes, and yes. It sounded just slightly like the voice that the Queen of Dragons used when her nature shifted to that of a black dragon.
She did something.
9 L's.
Winnie would feel. I mean, there's no way you don't. It's almost uncomfortable. Not enough to be like stop, but you would feel pressure around your head as Leo was just suddenly focusing on just protecting you for a moment, based on the severity of that shift. But if no one else reacts or does anything past that, it will start to lessen. But he knows that something just happened.
Is she gone?
Is she gone, Chronicler?
Give me an Arcana check.
Uzash does not want to put an arrow in this body, but she will.
17.
With a 17, you are confident that your Speak with Del. I'm Del. Speak
Del.
with Dead spell has ended. Whatever was piloting this body for just that moment does not seem to be around in this particular instance.
It's gone. There's nothing left. I need to lay them to rest. So she cannot take hold of any of them. It's going to take me a while.
That is fine.
We will protect you.
Cujo,
Yes.
I haven't used this since we put Jack to rest.
Mm-hmm.
Gravekeeper, words as written, states that it is one body that can be prepared in such a way. However, I would be willing to give up all of Winnie's spell slots to be able to make sure that these souls are not able to be puppeted by anything else as we move forward in this adventure.
I would say that is a worthy price to pay for that. I'm fine with that.
And she's gonna be here for at least an hour.
As soon as Winnie starts to do that, Uzash keeps her bow out, although she's let go of the arrow, and is gonna walk up to you, and under her breath, she's going to, as you're just kind of preparing to do stuff she's going to say, we'll make sure that you are not interrupted. And she gives you like a little pat on your shoulder, and you're going to feel for a moment like something's just come from the Feywild, but then it feels weird. And then you're not going to be in the telepathic bond anymore because she's casting non-detection on you.
Nice.
And she'll look over at Leo and say, I want to make sure that she can't be.
No, that's good. That's
targeted.
good. I'm glad you were able to do that.
You taught me how to do that, so
I can teach, but application is different. I'm glad that I can't feel. That's good.
I'm sorry it felt weird, but that's
No,
I can do that.
Utazash. Thank you.
Do what you need to do.
Let me just do one teacher thing, and I'm just going to add intellect fortress on top of it. Exactly. Like, I see it. That's great. That's some good stuff. Let me just like finish it out for you with that.
Like,
Yeah.
Winnie's wisdom saving throw is real good. However, Tiamat's a fucking god. So, Kuja, would it be possible for her to get a hold of clean linen wraps and holy water?
Yes. Without a doubt.
So for the next hour and a half, you watch Winifred Fithiak painstakingly, slowly, reverently, almost tenderly wash and bless and wrap each individual body that was butchered by the cult of the dragon, all the while whispering in celestial as she goes. This is what she does. This is what she made her living on. This is what she was brought back for by the champion. She is here to help shepherd souls across the veil, to keep them safe and guide them into Elysium.
I would say for those watching, as Winifred moves from form to give these rites, there's this little faint, almost after image of Winifred moving, because there's somebody that is moving with her. And it's almost like you can only really get details when you deliberately look away and you rely on your peripheral vision, that the individual that is walking with Winifred, it is not a copy. It is somebody wearing a black set of armor with two wings at their back, with long dark hair. And it's, I think, for those paying enough attention, it is the first true sight of the champion of the Matron of Ravens. And they are walking openly and very much in support as Winifred offers these rites. And I'll say for Winifred, your sight as you're giving these rites activates, and you can feel them walking with you. And as you finish the rites for one and then move to the other, you see this sort of ghostly form emanate from the corpse. And the champion merely extends a hand with a warm smile. And one by one, to each of them, holds their hands. And then they all look to you. And they all bow and give warm smiles.
Go in peace.
just feel this slight howl of a breeze as their forms slowly fade from sight until the last one that you see fading with them is that of the champion, who smiles and nods before they too also disappear.
At the last sort of slab, Winnie has to brace her hands on the edge of the table and sort of bow her head. She has never had to pour this much out to perform this rite for such an extended period of time. It is usually something that she only has to do on an individual case-by-case basis, but this is... She, as per the bargain, she has poured all of her magic into making sure these souls are safe and guarded and cannot be used for anything else. And these bodies cannot be used to be reanimated. They have been locked off to any sort of necromancy.
Cujo, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
With Cosmo, could I have spent a charge to have that true sight so that I could have been painting the real scene of the champion as it was going? Okay.
Absolutely.
Second question, this one's more of a stretch. After an hour and a half of doing nothing but painting while this is happening, can that count as a short rest so that I may use this as my bolstering performance? Okay.
Absolutely.
I walk over to Winifred with the canvas not rolled up but kind of stretched in my hands, and I don't show it to you yet. I just kind of stand next to you, taking in all that I've watched you do and seeing how much it strained you. And I say, "You're like a miracle."
More like an open conduit.
More like a muse.
Hmm.
Do you like to see, or are your eyes too blurry? I saw them go crisscross there for a second. I swear I did.
And Anaya, you can see there's like sweat on her brow. She looks like she's run a fucking marathon. If you've got any water, I'd be appreciative of it. But I'd like to see.
Water first. And she'll just pull from her knapsack what she has. So it's like a half-empty canteen of water, but it's water.
She chugs that shit.
And Anaya waits, holding the scroll up away from you so you don't have to pretend to give energy to looking at it when you're still regaining actual energy.
Thank you. Let me see.
Okay. And she'll just hold it out in front of you, and you'll see the champion behind you. You'll see the rows of bodies wrapped up in their funeral shrouds, and you'll see yourself leaning over and whispering to one of them, and the champion behind you with their hand on your shoulder and their other hand out for a spirit that has just sat up from that shroud, this kind of like glowing translucent version of the body that you're whispering to. And it's the three of you very close up, you whispering to a body, the soul from that body looking to the champion looking down to you. And it's this closed cycle of a sacred moment. And Anaya says, "I call it a hero's purpose. And I think I know now entirely that I cannot go with you to Elturel. I would like a purpose. I would like to be the subject of my own painting. And there are monsters that I have not faced yet, that I do not intend to face alone, or without you, mind you, but that require the groundwork and the teamwork and the preparations of a hero, not of a witness. I have to stay here for now. Because of you. All of you. Because I can see the purpose shining out of each and every one of you. And I would like that light to be coming from within me too.
Anaya, whatever you need, whatever I can provide, whatever any of us can provide. All you have to do is say the word.
I will make you proud to return home to the colors I paint.
Naya, you are already a hero. You already shine. But I hope whatever you need to do to see it in yourself, you find.
When I see you again, I may ask for those paints back. But in the meantime, I trust you to use them sparingly, yet wisely. Whatever you paint, it will happen. Whatever you paint.
Oh, I can't paint for shite.
I'm not
Even that.
I am not an artist with paint. But I will try if you would like me to.
I wouldn't. I'm just not borrowing you from it. Just be very careful. Be wise. Like I know you are.
Anaya,
Yes, bossy.
if you're not coming with us, try to. You need to know. You walk around acting like you're a burden, and you're not. You are somebody a lot of people crave. And I know when someone craves you, it sounds and feels like acceptance. But take it from someone who thought was accepted, and they used my talents to do something really bad. I don't know Cade or your relationship with him, but I can't help but to see Gortash and whoever that might be. What I'm trying to say is I like bread, and if you ever go get dinner rolls again, you don't have to do it by yourself.
Thank you, Bossu. And I have something for you. Of course I do.
Of course
I
you
learned
do.
this from Winnie. And she tears off a little piece of her skin from her thumb. And she goes, a body part.
Okay.
You learned
And-
that from Winnie?
It's a magical body part.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Does that
Okay.
hurt?
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay.
So you take this. This is a bit of me. If you throw it on the ground, everyone will be hurt and bleeding, probably. Use it if you need it.
He looks at it a little horrified and looks up at you, and knowing this is like, it's perfect. And he puts it in his pocket with his special pocket with the rest of his explosives.
Nice.
The bomb pocket.
The bomb pocket.
Why am I not surprised? The
I
boss would have a bomb
think
pocket.
kind of abashedly, Anaya looks at Leo and says, "You've been in my head this many times. I don't know what qualifies as crossing the friendship boundary for you. It's hard to get a read on you, you see. But I'm not used to having anyone in my head, so I will say that even when you're not there, I hear you. You keep me level."
I think I used to be much more readable, but then Do what you have to do. And I think we're always here when you need it. I think there's probably an impossibility of us not getting back to you if you reach out to us with intention. But I would be remiss if you mentioned you don't want to be alone. You don't like being alone.
True.
What does... Can you humor me for a moment?
Happily.
What is companionship to you?
Company.
Apologies. What is that color?
That color is goldenrod, which has a sheen of opalescence, almost like a crystallized gem of sunshine, stopped for a moment, always glistening in different ways.
And then what's the color of hope?
And you can see her hand is like trying to paint something, like do a brushstroke. Silver, I think. Not quite gold anymore. There's always room for improvement, I suppose. But still strong, still metallic, still unbreakable. Silver. Most definitely.
One more thing, sorry. What's the color of purpose?
Yours?
No. Yours.
All I'm coming up with is a void of black, I'm afraid.
And as Anaya is saying this, even when she did a flick of her wrist, you all would feel a warbling, kind of just like emanating and shifting and moving. And in that, Anaya, wherever you keep your non-special paint, it will begin to open and shift and undulate, and you'll see goldenrod. You'll see silver. You'll see almost a black that feels like it can be filled in with a color. It's not complete yet. You'll see all those begin to shift around, and as it does, you start to hear the sound of laughter. You begin to hear the sound of tears falling and crying and despair. You can hear the sound of connection, of heartbeat, and then suddenly, almost this amorphous form is before you, and then it splats on the ground. And then it begins to hover. As Leo has created you a paintling mascot, aka the Inkling mascot made for you, and you officially have the Find Familiar spell to form you a familiar that is your own.
Sort of shock of these three different colors just sort of moves almost like a jellyfish underwater, but it moves pleasantly and sort of does a quick double circle around Anaya and just sort of hovers within maybe a foot or so.
Oh, Leo, you have no idea what this means. I wish I could rip out my other eye. Thank you so much. It's perfect.
I think Barnabas comes out from wherever he is and does a high five with them, and then comes back to me.
You're it. Boom. Tag.
I do I also give my shoulder the space so that the Inkling can come and situate there.
Mm-hmm.
It crawls up your shoulder and then just sort of gathers again, just ever shifting, never one form.
I don't know its name. I don't know its purpose. You do.
You are an artist after all.
I got a B plus in art. Not an A necessarily. Makes sense.
This is
Somatics.
lovely. Thank you all. I will be calling you from the shadows, possibly the sewer, but I will be sending for you.
And we will come.
Oh. Here. And CB, as long as you don't mind, I think, given what we know about Kane and his favorite spell, I think it would be appropriate to make sure that Anaya is the one holding the ring of necrotic resistance. So Winnie's actually going to pop that ring off of her finger and take Anaya's hand, place it in her palm, and close her fingers over it.
And I'll trade with you as well. And she hands you dribbles the heads clap.
You know what? That's fair. Actually, Leo, darling, I think this might be yours.
So many
Like a tongue
goodbyes,
is
so
starting
many
to press
gifts.
against.
Ties it back on, and because he's in the disguise form, it immediately disappears because now he's wearing it.
Naya,
Yes.
is it all right if I hug you, love?
Yes. I don't have any weapons.
Like the biggest, squishiest bear hug you could possibly hope for, even with her strength of 9. Just holds on fiercely.
It's a big squeeze as well, and it's one of those squeezes where you can tell like she's doing the hand grip, like a very, very tight grip. And when she lets you go, she's beaming. Like this is a huge smile on her face. And neither of us was hurt.
Exactly. Be careful, please.
I will.
Do you need weapons? Because I have several daggers and at least a couple of other things that I can give you. If you can take cuddles if you need. I'm worried if you do not have any weapons. Don't you have that rapier? What happened to all of your weapons?
I brought my painting supplies, but I'm not really going to leave the Elf Song. I think I'm going to stick around there rather than the sewer. So you can find me there. I'll be in the same room.
You should still have a weapon, though. What would you like? And Udazash starts literally pulling out a silver dagger, another dagger that looks like really wicked. She
Ooh,
pulls
that
the
one's
staff.
very pointy.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. She has a dagger, a +1 magic dagger that looks really wicked and nasty. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't use this very often. I'd rather you have a weapon. I mean, the hope is nice and lovely, and the thing that Leo gave is very, very cute, and all of that. But it's always good to have a weapon.
Thank you, Sash.
Always.
One moment. I'm going to cast Sending to my mom. Can we technically be sponsors of Elf Song Tavern so I can keep my room? It's going to be occupied.
Oh, sending. This is quaint.
Love you.
We already.
Do I have more words? Wait. I think so.
Every time.
Quaint.
How dare I think that the sending spell had finished? So what you get back is simultaneous. You get back what she heard, and she immediately started responding. So she goes, "Oh, we were already sponsoring the elves." Yes, you do get up to 25 word. Yes, I will ensure. And you could like hear that she's like mentally counting. Room saved.
We're good.
I think Anaya looks at all of you and smiles. And she does this thing where she kind of like hunches, almost like she's going to pounce forward, and then does kind of like a shadow step back into the shadowy corner of this space. And she is gone, but she has left Hero's Purpose, the painting, in her place.
Meadow,
Yeah.
I have one question for you before
Yeah.
Anaya has completely vanished.
Yeah.
You know that thing that heroes do when they know they're about to go in and do something that they're probably not coming back from?
Yeah.
Is Winnie getting that kind of a vibe from Anaya right now?
You could absolutely give me an insight. There's no way I'm giving you tickets to that show for free.
So fair, Bestie. So fair.
Wow.
This is the fight of the century. Here we go.
Okay, I rolled a 29.
If anyone can beat that, it's Winnie.
No, I can't. I have a +9 to insight. My passive is good because of observant, but I'm not a bard.
Alrighty. No, you're not getting that vibe. You are getting that she's finally found her bravery and she's ready to take it on.
Mm-hmm. That was still a 25, though.
It's really good.
All right.
I was muted. As our heroes bid a temporary farewell to their beloved Anaya Loomlock, it is here that we're going to end tonight's session. Before we do outros, must be the first to say that Meadow has been an incredible addition to this cast. I'm feeling all of the emotions. Meadow.
We tried to make you stay. We tried.
Meadow, hopefully you will continue to be Meadow in the future. You will forever have a seat at this table whenever you wish to return. It has been incredible, and you are incomparable. And I love you so much. Well, before we go, we want to give the floor to our incredible cast. Let them know who you are, where I can find you, and how I can support you.
I'm Lauren Urban, she, her. You can find me being Meadow's biggest fan.
My name's Omega Jones, also known as Crit Bart. My pronouns are he and they, and I am also Meadow's biggest fan.
Hey.
Oh
I thought I was going to have 30 more seconds to pull it together before
Nope.
we get to me.
What are you doing? Boost all your stuff.
Howdy, I'm Meadow. Howdy, love darling GM. I really, really love this table. This is a table of just juggernauts in the roleplay narrative and emotional field, and it's been such an honor just to sit here and watch and obviously try and contribute as much as possible. So it's been an honor. I hope I get to come back. Because I won't be here on Fridays, just for next month at least, you can find me over at Dan the Baker or Story Bakes. We are doing a Destroy All Data Centers Cunning Folk campaign to raise money to destroy AI. So if you're down, you can find us over doing that. It's just during next month, so that is where I'll be on Fridays for a little bit. And you can find me on Hex Heist every other week. I knew I'd be crying tonight. That's why I know Hex Heist tonight, so you can't find me tonight. But thank you so much for having me. It's been an absolute blast. I'm mind blown about the amount of storytelling and the amount of emotional. Okay, I'm gonna save it for Stars and Wishes. Thank you, chat, for being so kind in chat while I've been here. And thank you all for providing a space for me. That'd be so kind.
I don't know why I'm crying. I literally get to see Meadow tomorrow.
8 a.m., baby!
In like 10 hours. Hi, hello. You can call me Laura Tutu or Laura Tutu. My pronouns are she, they, and Meadow is one of my favorite fucking people on the planet.
We're all a mess. Hi, my name's Tony Rodriguez, aka the Encounter Smith. I do videos for Roll20 sometimes. Listen. Listen. Almost a year ago today exactly, I had posted a video on the internet after my wife finished beating cancer saying that I wanted to change my my place in the TTRPG space, and from then Omega invited me into this lovely group where I've met people who I truly feel like my life is better now, and my space in this space is better now. And Meadow, you're my best fucking friend now. So yeah.
Thanks for making
Love you
fun of me
guys.
when I was eating ladybugs.
I got you, man. That's what I'm here for. Cujo, say words, dude.
Fuck. First off, hello everyone. PJ, we love very dearly. PJ had to go and get some rest, so I want to make sure that we give some love to PJ. Go check out all the stuff that they're doing at PJ McGaw. My name is Cujo, and it's hitting me now. Genuinely and truly, Meadow, I've never been more excited to sit at a table and tell this story of Anaya Loomlock. I could tell within not even 2 seconds of approaching you with the idea of playing the Dark Urge that this was going to be something very special. And I'm so eternally grateful because we are now attached at the hip. I will forever be in your corner, reminding you that you are an incredibly talented performer. And I'm so glad that you've been here at this table. I'm not even doing the whole plug. Go check me out at Cujo Plays Games or follow Crit Hit Chronicles for stuff. And yeah, go and support that show that Meadow is going to be doing because fuck AI. And
Yeah.
also,
I mean,
Meadow
if we have to
deserves all
lose
the
you, at
fucking
least
support.
you're doing something epic, right?
You're doing the good. You're doing the good work. All right.
I'm playing a fart.
That's my
So-
dude.
And
Can we
that
just
was the
end
Oh
there?
my
we
God.
needed.
Can we just
Fuck
end
that,
there?
man.
Can that be the last thing?
Oh,
Can that be like the last words
Oh
of this
my
game
God.
right here? And
That's what I'm
And Meadow's
and
playing a
here
fart.
we are going to go ahead and raid Daniel, the
Holy
DM, who is another very dear friend of the channel. Holy shit, that's hilarious.
when you raid the channel, please, everybody in chat, say Meadow is playing a fart. That's what you
Yes.
should say when you raid the
Yes.
channel.
Please,
Correct.
please. I need to be
Yes, it
Daniel's
must
bane
be
of
known.
existence.
Oh my God. Yes. Well, to everybody in chat, everybody tuned in, thank you so much for watching. You are loved. You're appreciated. We'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.
Make good
Bye.
cover, kids.